You are the man now. Dog, 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 you are the man now. Dog.
I had this thought today that with the idea of, I feel like it's been discussed in different ways, but when you're a guy walking behind a woman at pace, and it's like really hard to figure out, like, okay, I can speed up and take a wide berth. I can be like, I'm normal.
That
Right.
one for sure.
Which disproves the statement.
But that's what I was thinking about today, is whatever you would say that is like, I'm not this, means that in your mind, that's the thing you're thinking about.
Yes.
And so if you told it to somebody, it would be like, hey, I'm walking near you, but I'm not staring at you. Like, well, there's no real good way out there. But I was at the reservoir at pace with a woman, and it's a long walk, and I couldn't kick into gear fast enough to get ahead of her.
Oh God, I'm exhausted.
Well, it would have looked
Vastly.
to get to the pace to be ahead of her. It would have looked crazy.
Yeah.
So I
Because then
was
you
like,
have to stay at that pace.
exactly 4 feet behind her the whole
We
time.
cut to a chapel. Dan, you're 6 hours late for our wedding.
I'm so
You
sorry.
missed. Everyone has left. This is supposed to be the best day of my life, and you are 6 hours. I can't. I've been sitting here crying. My whole family left. They all think that you left me at the altar.
No, I left my tuxedo at home, and then the car broke down, so I was running to get it, and I ended up behind a woman in yoga pants, which is not what it sounds like. I didn't want her to think that I was like looking, so I stayed really far back behind her. You know what I mean, honey? I was doing a good thing.
Like you just walked very slowly.
I had to go really slow, but she was stopping and smelling the roses. She was having a nice day. So I overtook her. I went real fast when she stopped, right? So I'm home. I'm getting the tuxedo. And then I was like, oh, she's going to think I'm running to my car to drive back and kidnap her or something like that. So I turned around to go let her know that wasn't the case.
Why didn't you just tell her you're going to a wedding? Well, what did she say?
I told her, I said, I'm going to a wedding today. I said, I have a lovely fiance. Uh-huh.
And that
So-
was it? And then you...
Well, yeah. And then it was the way you looked at me just now, kind of quietly, same exact thing. Same exact thing. So I was like, okay, this is a lost interaction. I have to just go. I'm late for the wedding. I went to the house to get the tuxedo, opened the door. Duh, it was in the trunk of my car. So now I've got to go back to my car, and I walk past the lady again. So now I've got to explain why she's seeing me again without tuxedo, which I had told her I was going to the house to get, right? So I tell her, I'm getting married today. I'm in love with my wife, fiance. I had a little to drink this morning with the boys, some champagne. I forgot my tuxedo, I thought, when really it was in the trunk. So it wasn't in my house. It was an incorrect trip. That's why you see me sans tuxedo.
All right, you know what, Dan? I don't want to... How many times did you interact with this woman?
So there's a tuxedo explanation. There's the thinking that I dropped my car keys near her. Asking her to show me her car keys to make sure she didn't accidentally pick mine up when I dropped them. Bringing her food because
Okay,
I
you
felt
know what?
guilty. I
Oh
felt
my
bad.
God. Okay. I'm glad we didn't get married.
No, what?
I'm glad. I'm really glad we didn't get married.